Welcome to episode 197 of Both Down, the number one Blood Bowl podcast.
Playing sevens,
Yep.
or the new sevens, the
It-
2026 sevens.
2026 Sevens. This is Steve, a.k.a. Kilwoggy. With me as always, Scott Prime. How's it going, Scott?
Howdy, everybody. Just got off work. It's great.
Good. I, for the sake of legalities, also got off work.
Right.
If anyone's listening. I can also do this during lunch. That technically counts. Anyways, so we're just going to do a quick episode today. We're going over the new stuff. As you know, it's up for pre-order. And they did send us new stuff, so that's awesome. We're just going to run right through this. Anything else related to Blood Bowl, we'll probably have an episode later this month and get you caught up there. For this,
Right, 'cause
just new stuff.
this took us by surprise because, after the last couple releases, we just didn't know if we weren't on the list anymore or what was going on. So
Yeah, and they never replied to emails, so no clue. Anyways, so we did get free stuff. We want to go over figures, pitch, or spike first.
let's do the figures first.
Okay. So all three of these, to my understanding, are coming to the shelf. They're all plastic. They're not Forge World. So
they're not resin. They're plastic.
right. So first up, we've got.
Oh, they're in boxes.
Yeah, they're actually in boxes and everything. So they're going to go on the shelf like the Ogre and the Troll. So we got the Rat Ogre.
See, the Rat Ogre, I think, looks nice enough that, part of me is like, it wouldn't fit my old Skaven team, but maybe I should get a new Skaven team. But it looks cool.
The cool thing too is with all three of these, there's different ways of building it. So this one has a head with no mask and one with a mask, and a claw arm and a regular arm. And I think a funky tail. Oh,
It looks like
one of the pauldrons has a mouse and one of the pauldrons doesn't.
what's a pauldron?
Shoulder pad.
Oh, okay. Where'd you pick up that word, Mister Fancy Pants?
Role playing.
Oh,
I mean,
but you can't touch my pauldron because I have a +2 against the undead.
basically.
Get out of here with that word. No, this is a football game.
Okay,
you're
that's
a
shoulder
moron.
pad.
If I wouldn't have said anything, everybody else would be like, what the hell is that guy trying to talk about? He's having a stroke.
It's a fantasy character. I think fantasy stuff. So it makes sense.
Pauldron. Spell that.
Pauldron.
I've never heard of that word in my life until now.
Okay. Well, if you've ever played Diablo, you'd know because you can get pauldron sets and stuff. Or
You've
WoW.
been reading Dungeon Crawler Carl, and now you think you're like Mr.
No.
Fancy Pants. You're
So
like, ooh, Dungeon Crawler Crawl. I can't even say it.
I don't think that's mentioned in there, actually.
Good.
Um,
All right. Anyways, the Rat Ogre is cool.
Rat Ogre, the next one's the Minotaur. I saw people online talking about how this was ugly, and I don't get it.
I don't understand.
I think he looks awesome.
I think he looks awesome too. I don't need a Minotaur, and yet I want a Minotaur.
I will never dislike a Minotaur. Now, his face is a little goofy. So the regular face, it's not the greatest. However, they have a secondary face, which has the helmet and the horns go down.
Yeah.
So that's really neat. And then it's also got funky tendril arm and barbed tail.
I mean, I don't. When I saw people ranting about this, I was just like, these people have to get. If they ever go into any of these Facebook groups and stuff, they're just like, why do we even bother?
They
why?
I know. I don't get it. Oh, yeah. And the one also has a corn belt thing.
Yeah, I saw
versus
that.
the regular.
The breechcloth looking, or the belt buckle thing or whatever. Yeah.
So those are the two, I guess, big guys, the regular big guys. And
I still think the other one is a good substitute for an ogre.
Oh, Morg? Yes.
Yes, a different posed ogre. They
Yeah.
can call it Morg. I do like how it looks.
He looks awesome. So he's got also different ways of building.
They have different heads.
He has one different head, and it has I don't know if you can tell, but it's got
Screaming mouth.
mohawk. and Screaming
A
Mouth.
mohawk. Okay,
I
okay.
think they
Yeah.
both have screaming mouths, but yeah, he's got a mohawk. Actually, yeah, two heads, and then different shoulders, um,
Pauldrons.
different fist. I think.
Did I say that right? Pauldrons?
Yes.
Yeah, he has different pauldrons for you people out there who are sophisticated and play role playing games like Steve.
So to be fair, I did not open any of these, so
Yeah,
because
because I'm taking all of them.
that's fine. So this, and also I don't put together figures. I should probably have put them together, but I don't do that. So whatever.
Just give me some time. I might see what I could use maybe one of those for. I don't want to open them up and build them if I can't really use them. So,
Right. It's always good stuff to give away. Next up, we got the Sevens pitch, which again is a cardboard pitch. I don't have the other one with me, so I have no idea
yeah,
if
I
it's
was getting
any
ready to
different.
ask it if it's any different than the other one,
I
or is
don't
it
think
just
so. It looks the
graphic?
same. It's got
Okay.
the pretty grass on one side and the rough stone on the other side, like the old astrogranite.
Man, I have my other one put up right now. So, does the other one have astrogranite as well?
I think so. But again, I don't know.
I have carried mine around thinking I'm going to use it, and I'm yet to use it because every time if we've had sevens going on, we've had plenty of like neoprene pitches or something like that. So I've never had to break mine out. So
Exactly. I much prefer neoprene. And again, this looks fine. This looks great. If you don't have a sevens pitch, I did not get pricing on these. I don't know what the prices are.
yeah, I
Huh.
was going to ask you that, but I was like, I'll hold back my question because I don't remember them ever telling us prices to begin with.
Well, it's pre-ordering today, so everyone out there can go look. I'm sure it's worth the money if you don't have access to another pitch. It's cool. I like it. I'm glad that they're actually doing it.
I mean, pre-ordering in the future
Yeah.
there
I mean,
today.
we're releasing this on the day that they can pre-order it.
Right. But you like really confused me. I'm like, they're pre-ordering on a Wednesday?
No, no, no. Everybody
You're
else.
right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Um,
So okay. We got a field, we got some new figures.
and then we got the spike.
Yes. So the spike, I think this is cool that they've decided like we have some rules, but not enough to make it own giant hardcover book. So we'll just make it an addition of spike. And I thought that was actually a nice touch. And I hope, I have not read it, I hope there's a lot of actual fluff in there and not just rules.
Yeah, there is. They have the origins of Sevens, where it came from. Essentially, after the season was done, they were looking to make use of the stadiums and trying to make more money. So there you go. Then it got popular, got better. It's a couple of pages of fluff. It's really good. Don't have any issues with it. It's still basically the same. You got your 600K. You've got 7 people to start, 11 people max. Rerolls are 100 no matter what team.
Okay.
Now, coaches and cheerleaders are harder to get on these since they're not as exciting, so they're 20K each. The apothecaries are 80, which we'll get into that more later.
And in regular sevens, you're limited to the number of non-lineman positionals. Correct?
Yeah, it's still 4 positionals and the rest linemen.
Okay.
No difference at all with that.
Okay. And you can't double up on those, right? Or can you?
You're limited to however many you can have on the pitch, on the team.
Okay, so if I took a human 7 teams, I could do 2 blitzers, 2 catchers,
Yeah.
and the rest linemen.
Yeah,
Okay.
no problem.
We have played so much of our alternate sevens the last
Mhm.
few times I played sevens that I've forgot how to play sevens.
I totally get it. Dedicated fans are 20K, and they do say in the fluff that it now represents 100 fans instead of 1,000. And then the kickoff is officially roll 2d6 and take the lower result,
Okay.
which is pretty much how people were doing, but not everybody was doing. So now it's official.
I didn't know there was a variant on that.
Some people just like, well, it doesn't say to take the lowest and blah, 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 whatever.
Oh, okay. Is there anywhere in there? Do they have like fluff of like a big league tournament that the teams go play in, or a championship they play for, or is it in kind of like we just do this to fill up the stadium and bide our
No, they
time
talk
till
about it.
next season?
Yeah. There's what's the Sevens Cup, I think. Let me go back and look. Super Sevens Showdown.
Super Sevens, okay.
Yeah, and the first one to win it was the Reichland Reavers.
So they actually put the old teams, like some of the guys didn't have nothing better to do, so they'll play.
So essentially, you can read it, but yeah, it starts off small and then it gets bigger. So then it attracts more people. Kickoff table, pretty much how it always has been. Anything, just the regular table. Anything that was a D6 for people is now just a D3.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then, interesting change is injuries. So here's the thing. The 7's injury table is a 2 to a 7 is stunned, 8 or 9 knockout, 10 is badly hurt, 11 is seriously hurt, and 12 is dead. There's no casualty roll. So here's the thing, though.
So there's no permanent injuries in 7s now?
No, there is. You get seriously hurt or dead. There's just no extra casualty roll. If you roll for injuries, you get a 10, they're badly hurt. You get an 11, it's a seriously hurt.
Then you roll a d6 to see like what goes down, like
No.
a niggle or something.
No, that's it.
Oh,
So seriously hurt, the player suffers a casualty, remove them from the pitch and place them in the casualty box. Do not make a casualty roll for them. Instead, they just miss the rest of this game, and in league play must miss the next game as well. So there's no lasting injuries, I guess is the way of saying it, except being dead.
okay.
But here's the thing. There's no casualty roll. An apothecary lets you re-roll a casualty roll.
Ah, so they have their wording kind of jacked up.
So what do? There's no direction here as to how an apothecary would be different. So based on the logic, is to me anyways,
You just re-roll the injury, the whole injury.
I don't think so. Because then you have a chance of just getting knocked out instead of removed from the pitch. They may end up doing that. But me, I would just do a D6 and then a 6 is dead, 4 and 5 are seriously hurt, and then 1, 2, and 3 is badly hurt. Because that's the same odds. Because a 10 is 4, 6, 5, 5, or 6, 4. So there's 3 chances.
Okay.
And 11 is 6, 5, or 5, 6. So there's 2 chances. And the 12 is only 6, 6. So there's 1 chance. So that's how I'm going to rule it until GW tells us otherwise.
Okay.
Makes
That
sense?
is really weird, though, that they have apothecaries
Mm-hmm.
and then don't.
Yeah, and then for
They fumbled the rules kind of on this.
pretty much, yeah. And then Stunty is 9, 10, badly hurt, and then 11 seriously and 12 dead. I don't know what to do for that one. I'm not going to worry about it until I have to.
What was that again? That was the
Stunty.
the stunting.
Yeah, because 9 and 10 is badly hurt.
I'm going to go against you. I think they're going to rule that the little apothecary could run out to the field and take somebody that was dead and re-roll it, and then they're just stunned.
I mean,
and then that's the only time you get to use it.
if they do, they do. That's fine. As it currently sits, that doesn't make sense with the APOC.
That already disappoints me that we're going to have to get an FAQs before it even comes out.
I know. I did speak to someone who would have inside information, and they also don't know.
Okay, that's great.
It's going to go to an FAQ at some point.
All right. Well, if you're a tournament organizer, just make the call and move on.
Exactly. They also have amateur refs. So on a 1 to 4, you can argue the call. On a 1 to 4, they don't care. And on a 5 or 6, they let you get away with it. There's no getting thrown out now.
Oh.
So it's easier to foul.
Wasn't old 7s you could foul all day and you never get caught?
I don't know. Not in any time that I've played it.
That's street. Never mind. That's
Oh, is it
the
street?
other thing.
Oh.
Gutter bowl. Gutter bowl. Never
Oh,
mind.
okay.
I'm mixing up my different variants here.
There's also a new thing called a veteran. When drafting a team draft list for Blood Bowl 7's team, you must select one player on your roster to be your veteran. They must be a lineman. They immediately reduce their MA by 1 due to all the beatings they've taken during their career. But they also gain the following ability. Once per game, when your veteran fails to pick up the ball, catch the ball, make a pass, or would be knocked down by their own block action, they may re-roll the dice.
Dice. So if I
Dice?
do double skull,
Mm-hmm.
I get to roll both dice.
You get to re-roll both dice. One time a game, and only with
Oh,
that guy.
one time a game. Okay.
It's cool. There's one less movement, so do you make that guy your quarterback because they can pick up the ball or throw the ball easier? I'm pretty sure everyone's just going to put him on the line and see what happens.
Right.
Because it's a lineman. Why would you not?
The guy's gonna be one space slower anyways. Like
Yeah.
poor dwarf linemen are gonna be 3 movement, which is old school second edition stuff.
Right. They do have league play rules that include prayers of Nuffle and desperate measures as an inducement. They got how to redraft and all that. So you actually can play as 7s. They do mention matched play, how to draft it. There's no real difference here when making a team that I saw.
Is there any mention in that book of like, you're not going to want dwarves? Skaven are really good. What else are really good?
If there is, it's in the... So we got Dirt from the Dugout and the Rat. There's a 7 special segment, like pro playbook. Tells you how to build a roster for like Skaven, Norse, Goblin, Khorne, and Chaos Chosen. I did not read those.
Okay.
Probably should have, but I did not.
That's okay.
And then there's Ask Lord Borak, there's the Coffin Corner, and then a couple advertisements, Acorns, Nutty Cornflakes.
Ooh.
So all the squirrel lovers will love that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And Espressosaurus Rex. So
Steve is really terrible at showing me these pictures.
Well, what do you want?
Just put it up by your face.
No.
Come on.
It's not going to...
So that way I can see it. You're too close. You're putting them too close. See, I can see that a lot better.
Okay, I didn't figure it'd zoom in. I didn't figure it would focus. Anyways.
Yeah, everything you've jammed up to the camera has been unfocused up to this point.
Oh, well, that's probably true. Whatever. Not like you need to see stuff.
Why can't I?
I don't know.
I like the little ads, and yet at the same time, I feel like they're going like, we need a couple of ads so we don't have to make up more things here.
Yeah, that's my only problem with it. I think they're cool, but you're right. They could put in more stuff. I don't know what, but they could.
Well, I doubt I'm going to feel less cheated on this. With these spikes that we haven't had any star players or anything like that, it's felt like, oh, what's the point?
Yeah, no star players is huge. This doesn't have any. Like, that's the whole spike. I told you everything that's in there. There's some photos of painted teams and stuff.
Now, do you play enough? Have you played enough 7s where you go, this stands out, or is it just the casualty thing?
That's the only major standout, and then the veteran, obviously.
Okay.
But
I wonder if people are going to use that in like tournaments.
It doesn't say it's optional. That's before the match play part. That's before the league part. So that's part of building a 7s team. So it's just a new thing now, which is another thing to keep track of.
I feel like I could be wrong. I just feel like the movement thing is more punishment than you'd think it'd be just like a -1 to your ads or something like that since you're a veteran. But
I don't know. It's a veteran. You're -1 movement. It's a lineman only. They're just going to be on the line 9 out of 10 times.
That's probably true.
Now, eventually, they could pick up the ball or something. They might, have more skill. Might be better at doing that later on. I don't know. Have to see how it works out. Overall, though, I think it's well worth getting the spike. simply so you'll have the rules for whenever you play sevens. Sevens is a fun variant. I'm glad it's there.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'd rather them if they have this information of what they think is the sevens rules. Clearly not the injury, but if they have it, I'd rather them not wait forever. Putting it in this spike format and selling it to us
Yeah.
for what, $15, $18 is a lot better than either waiting for some supplement, like a Death Zone giant book or something
Oh,
like that.
absolutely.
This also does tell me though that we're speculating, at least privately for sure. I don't know if we mentioned on the podcast that we thought the next thing to come out would be like a Death Zone book. It's going to have a lot more star players. It might even introduce one team, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Clearly, we were wrong. It's sevens,
Yeah.
and it's the first time that I know of that they've
Made
put
it
out a.
official?
Well, they did that in one of the books before, right? With the
Yeah.
last edition.
In the Death Zone, I think. Can't
It was
remember.
in the Death Zone, yeah, because they came out with the field back then too.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the fact that it's in a spike and by itself, it does feel like it's like way out there for everybody to try something. And I don't know. When I heard this announcement, I'm actually really excited for the plastic minis because
Yes.
one, if you've ever built plastic minis, they're a lot easier to customize if that's what you're into. Like if you wanted to take the claw hand and the other hand and put some magnets on your dudes.
It's also going to be much cheaper than Forge World and much easier to get since it'll be at the store.
Correct. The fact that people will have it at the store is what's the most important thing here.
Yeah.
But really excited about those. The field I could give or take because it's easy to make a sevens pitch, but it's still a nice option if you're going to release the rules. But
Mm-hmm.
I like having the rules, the little spike magazine. Like I said, as long as there's some fluff in there with it, I'm totally down.
Yeah, I was going to say the only negative to this is just we didn't get a star player book. So all those releases that we've had, the last three teams that don't have star players, they still don't
Still
have
don't.
star players.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
maybe this just means we're going to get like a new Death Zone closer to Christmas.
Maybe like a
I
new
mean,
team, new death zone. I don't know.
I don't know so much about the new team, although I mean maybe.
Before Christmas, they tend to like to put out teams. Makes sense. Or a new box set.
Right. Well, I was thinking maybe, like I said, maybe a new Death Zone with something in it, and a new team would get people by it as well as the other stuff. So
Yep.
yeah, we would like some of these official stars to come back, and everybody to have a grouping of 4 or 5 that they can take instead of the. I mean, star players right now are officially kind of boring.
Sadly, I mean, we've seen them for a long time now, and they haven't made many changes. I would like to see new ones for the new teams. That's it. That's my only complaint.
Yeah, we definitely should have like a night star player, for the Bretonians.
Rom Tut should come back.
Rom Touch should be. I mean, come on, that guy was a stable for
Yeah.
20 years. I mean, for sure. Um, but they didn't ask us. But
Nope.
either way, if you're listening to us on this Saturday, you should go order these things right now, or at least tell your game shop that you want them, so they will order them and put some on the shelf.
I would like to see some of this stuff be on the shelf now, because most of the places I go where I look at for Blood Bowl stuff, there's usually nothing.
I mean,
It's the hardest part about the game is this stuff the rules need to be online because I cannot go to the store and just buy the rules. So how are they hurting from just putting the rules online?
I agree.
All that does is help. And they
Even
don't
if you
care.
had both of it, you
Yeah.
could buy a hard copy. I mean, because I would, and then you can also,
I mean, we do have hard copies.
yeah.
Oh
I
well.
agree with you. I don't know who's in charge now, GW and their Blood Bowl division, but thank you for sending us this product. That's really cool. And
Oh yeah,
hopefully,
and I am required to let you know that we are not compensated for our reviews. They send it to us. They do not have any editorial on what we say, and they have no influence.
we really have to say that.
According to uh, English law, UK. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's a requirement, so we just do.
Oh, okay. I always feel like I don't know. Somebody else out there probably thinks that we're a bunch of nut suckers, but I always feel like we give honest opinions about stuff. Like
We do. I don't really have anything negative to say about this whole release, which is a rarity.
the thing that bothers me is that your apothecary thing. Like,
Yeah, that's it.
like
And
just
that's
if
a-
we had the answer, unless we already answered it, and somebody runs on the field and can change a death to a.
And since
You
it's
know, to a
sevens,
stone.
I'm fine with that. But there's nowhere that says that.
No, I get you.
So I don't know. We shall see.
There's nothing new in the kickoffs at all.
No, all the same stuff.
Just same current one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess
All
let's
right.
go ahead and wrap this up. And as I said, we'll probably be back before the end of the month to get you something else.
Yeah, this is early in the month. We had to get this one out. Kind of surprised us. So enjoy, order your stuff, and let us know what you think.
All right. And we will talk to you next time.
You can follow Both Down on Twitter at Both Down. You can follow Scott at Fat Finley, FATFINLEY, and Steve at Kilowog2814. If you want to know if your team name is Both Down approved, send a tweet to @BDapproved. If you'd like to email them, the email address is bothdownpodcasts@gmail.com. Or for more information, you can visit them at bothdown.com or at facebook.com/bothdown.
Sing a song of seven, a number that I love. I can count the seven colors in a rainbow up above. I can share my seven cookies or seven apple pies while I read about Snow White and seven little guys. Number seven, number seven, number seven, you're cool. Number seven, number seven, number seven, you rule. I feel like I'm in heaven cause I'm counting up to seven tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven monkeys in a jungle, seven fishes in a creek. I count my seven alligators 7 days a week. I got seven little mousies eating seven kinds of cheese. Gonna get me seven ships just to sail the seven seas. Number seven, number seven, number seven, you're cool. Number seven, number seven, number seven, you rule. My engine is a revving cause I'm counting up to seven tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I feel like I'm in heaven cause I'm counting up to seven tonight.